This is a general reading for Scorpio for August 18th through the 24th. So if Scorpio is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of August, I'm again offering a complimentary reading for those who subscribe or put a comment in the month of August. So if you want to be considered, please consider doing that. I do read all the comments, and thank you so much for your support of the channel. If you like the video, please hit the like. All three of those things help the logarithms for the channel, and the channel continues to grow. Because of your support, last time I asked if folks would consider subscribing, and if you had subscribed, please check the video and see if it says that you subscribed, because YouTube had dropped some. It's a glitch, and so the numbers of my subscribers had gone down before it went up again. So if you would check to see if you are a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. It doesn't cost anything, and there's no hidden fees. There's nothing, you're not going to get junk email from me or junk communication. And so if you want to subscribe, please consider subscribing, because that does help the channel. So thank you so much. Because of the support of all of you, I'm having a special offer for readings through the 21st of August. And it's a thank you for the subscribers. Instead of $30 for half an hour reading, I'm now offering $20 for a half hour reading. And this offer is for subscribers, and it goes through August 21st. You would send me an email, and the description is down below this video, and we would then arrange, and I would send you the link for your own personal reading to your Gmail address. So if you would like that reading, which is $20 for 30 minutes, please consider doing that, because it's less expensive than going to one of the online psychic lines, and many of the readers charge much more. But this is a thank you for those folks who have helped the channel by subscribing, and the number went over 2,000 this week. So in order to thank you, I'm offering that. If you want if you want a regular reading, it is $15 for 15 minutes. $30 for 30 minutes, or $50 for an hour. That's the regular rate. And if you would like to have a live reading, I usually use WhatsApp. So if you were sending me an email and you want a reading, let me know if you want the special or just a regular reading. Now, it is only through August 21st, because on August 21st, for 5 days, I'm going to be doing readings at the Castro Marin Medieval Festival in Castro Marin, Portugal. If you happen to be in Portugal, come to Castro Marin. This festival is a very big event every year, every August. They're already preparing the outside. Last weekend, the frames were set for the banners. The electrical plug-ins are in place now. The little buildings are being set out in the parking lot for the concessions and the tickets. So there's a lot of energy and preparation for this. It has parades, booths, events at the castle. They have a jostling, a big banquet that you could buy a ticket for. So if you are in the area, I'm going to be doing readings Wednesday through Sunday, 3 p.m. through 10 p.m. And the rates will be the festival rate that I have set, which is less than my normal rate. So come to Castro Marin and get a reading. I thank you very much for the support and your kind words and your prayers for Gypsy, who is my lab, who's still ill. It's a day-by-day sort of thing. And your kind words and prayers for my health. Thank you so much. I do appreciate all of your support. And like I said, I do read all the comments. Today I have Nina here on the table, Jason's in the bedroom, Gypsy's in the living room, and I have shuffled the cards the oracle cards, and 3 oracle cards have been selected by Spirit for you, Scorpio. The very first card is from Divine Beloved, and it's fear. Now you remember that these are selected by Spirit, and then I will do the Celtic Cross, which is using the Morgan Greer deck. Okay, so for your oracle card, fear, I release all fear. I invite you, Divine Beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. The 2 things that drive us are fear and love. So people react or act a certain way out of fear. That's one of the emotions. The other thing is love. That also drives our actions and reactions. So this card has been selected for some reason. Now, the 2 oracle cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, the first oracle card is Orphaned. Orphaned, which is number 5, a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, a need to belong, uncertainty about your place. Could be that you're in transition and you don't know where you fit in. Could be a change of work, could be a change of home, relationships, and it's that transition time that you're going through right now. The other oracle card is number 35, which is Loyal Heart. The meaning is fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. So it sounds like these are transition times, and it could be that, we'll see what the cards have to say. Could be fear because of redefining of where you are, and if you look around, you have people that are loyal to you that you may not be aware of because of your transition from, let's say, one job to another job, or relationships, or home. There's a transition time that you've been going through. Now, I have shuffled and cut the cards, so let's see what we have coming up for you this week, Scorpio. And the first is the 7 of Pentacles, work, crossed over by the Knight of Pentacles. This can be a person at work, or it can be motion, activity, movement. And there's the 7 of Swords. So you have the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is a situation in the past where there was some opposing energies, a sense of possible betrayal, or people even sabotaging. However, you turned it around and now are moving forward out of that situation, because behind you is the Magician. What do you want to manifest? So this is a transition time. And so the Magician is starting that new chapter. What do you want to manifest? This has the infinity, which indicates that whatever you want to manifest, there are no limits in the universe. And that if you manifest what you want, it does not take away from someone else. because there is more than enough in the universe for all. Crowning you is the sun. Look at that. You're thinking things are very good. After going through that challenging time, you're feeling much better, and you're having, you know, the sun is a communication also between two people. So you feel like the dark cloud that you had has moved away. Things are now becoming sunny, even though you are trying to get a sense of where you are on your new path. Then we have the Four of Swords, taking a break. The Ten of Swords, this is your feelings. The Nine of Wands. The Five of Cups. And the final outcome is, look at this, the Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities for money. With this Six of Cups, someone from your past is offering you some help. Five of Cups with the Page of Wands. Nine of Wands with the Six of Wands. Look at this, victory. Ten of Swords with the Knight of Cups. Four of Swords with the Seven of Cups. So we've got sevens. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. And do you have the Seven of Wands? Don't see it yet. Okay. Two of Pentacles crowning you. Behind you, the King of Pentacles. Seven of Swords with the Four of Cups. And the Six of Swords crossed over by the Two of Wands. Okay, so this is a transition time. And as the chapter ended, there is still some things residual that you're having to deal with in preparation for the new path. It is a transition period because your reading is about work. And this is, you know, through your hard labors. The Seven of Pentacles is usually, you know, you've done all the work, you planted the, you know, planted the seeds, taken care of it, and now you're waiting for the harvest. Now, it could be a couple of different ways. It could be that this represents life or something that you worked on, or it can represent work. This could have been a work situation that you did everything that you thought that you needed to, preparing for the job, staying on task, and waiting for recognition, waiting for the harvest, and you're feeling a delay, maybe a lack of recognition, a lack of support. That's very possible. That is what happened, because here's your Knight of Pentacles, which can be energy moving away from that situation, or it could be, you know, that work situation. It also could be the energy of working hard and waiting for things to happen. I think that this is you moving out of the energy of moving, because you have the Ten of Swords. It's moving to new opportunities, letting go of the past, moving for new opportunities, knowing that you have learned from this experience, and as a result of that, you're able to move on to other things. Because you also have here, there you are moving on, there's your Six of Swords, leaving that difficult situation, looking at the horizons, feeling optimistic about it, looking in the past and knowing that things were choppy, that the cloud, because we talked about the sun, you felt that there was a very difficult situation, a lack of support, and that you felt that regardless of your intent you're staying on task, that there were obstacles that made it difficult for you. Lack of support in the workplace, lack of resources, lack of support. That you almost felt orphaned. You know that card about feeling orphaned. You did not feel that you had a connection. However, around you, there's the loyalty card. So there's people around you who have, who support you in your endeavors, support you emotionally, encourage you. So do not lose hope. Look around for those people who affirm who you are. That will help release the fear and know that your spirit guides are there as part of your team. Follow your intuition, because new opportunities are up ahead, and you will be able to see what those are, because you have here the Two of Rods, which are new opportunities. Someone could have, for example, told you about a new job or a project, but you're looking at projects and haven't made any movements. You're in an assessment period of what is the next step. What do you want? It's almost like that Eight of Cups, and knowing that there's something missing, and you thought that job had everything you wanted, but right now you are looking at clarifying what it is that you want for your future endeavors, for future jobs, for future projects. What is it that you want? Because you have the Seven of Cups. So this is a period of assessment, of determining what you want, what's going to resonate with you in the future, because at the base of it is there's those swords in that situation that you left. Could be work, could be relationship. This is the lack of support. And through adversity, you turned that around and were able to move forward. There's the Seven of Swords, but you also have the Six of Swords, moving away from that difficult situation with the skills that you have acquired in being victorious over a very difficult time, that you had to be very flexible and know that there's a redefining of what the next steps are going to be. What you thought was secure, or you thought was going to be long-term, has turned out to be in transition. However, you have acquired a lot of skills, and do not be afraid, because you now have the skills to address situations that are similar, or that you have learned, so that you are able to address and be victorious in future situations. So it's a life lesson is what it was. And you're able to, build on the foundation for other challenges in the future, because also here you have new beginnings. So the Four of Cups is a new beginning, and looking at the past. You have the Three Cups in the past, but you also have the new cup, the new opportunity. So look at the new. Learn from the past and look at the new. So that's just like your Seven of Swords. Learn from that, carry those skills forward for the future, because behind you is the Magician and the King of Pentacles. Could be manifesting a job. It could be work. The King of Pentacles can represent work. And so you are looking at what did you want to manifest for prosperity in your future, and that's behind you. But we're laying the foundation of what do you want for the next steps, the prosperity. Whether it be a new job, a self-employment, even maybe in the organization you were in, applying in a different department. But this is, how do you want to be prosperous in the future? Because what's on your mind is that it's sunny and you're balancing out what direction you're going to go. You're looking at your options. That's what's on your mind, is looking at your options for the future. Weighing the choices that you have. Because you're taking a break, that's what your Four of Swords is, and looking, there's your Seven of Cups. Now what are in those cups? You know, you do have some information. You know, the Seven of Swords can be clarity, so you're taking some time, you're researching, you are looking at inside of you, what is it that you're looking for? What is it that you want in the future? And it's, you know, look at the Seven of Cups. Whether it's home, you know, or do you want to have your own self-employment, or do you want to, you know, have a different kind of job where you're learning new skills, or do you want to have a job where you know the skills required, so you'll be able to transfer those skills to a new company, new organization. Relationship, do you want to have balance, maybe relationships, enhancing your relationships at home? What is, you know what those Seven of Cups are. Well, some of them you don't. Some of you don't know what's in the cups. But that's what you're looking at. You're taking a break and gathering the information for the future. And then you're feeling, this is, you know, the Ten of Swords. This is that previous situation with the Knight of Cups. It could have been home, for example, and you felt a sense of betrayal. For some of you, you were in a relationship, and your Knight of Cups, who was a relationship, there was some sense of betrayal. Now, it also could be that for some of you, the Knight of Cups is a new person who has shown that you're considering a new relationship. But the Ten of Swords is those feelings from the past which are clouding your possibility, or it's the barriers that you have from previous relationships. Now I'm looking at the Oracle cards, and this fits right in because of fear, and also the orphan, not having a sense of belonging. Both of those. That's why you got those cards. Your fear and your feeling like you don't have the foundation that you thought when you were in a relationship. If you were in a relationship, you thought that you had a firm foundation, sort of your anchor. When that all went away, that took away your sense of foundation and security, and you're still searching for that. And part of it is that you have these swords, which are your feelings of caring from that past relationship, which, you know, there's the feelings of disappointment, you know, all those negative things that are in your mind. You know, I don't want to, you know, reiterate what they are, but you know, all that negative self-talk. So for some of you, if you want a new relationship, the fear from the past is present in your mind. Because then, this is very good, you have a whole lot of responsibilities, the Nine of Wands, whatever that is, that's life, but you're handling it just fine. People can count on you. That's what I get, is that it's almost like you say, count on me, because they can count on you. There you are with the Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Wands, handling everything, and then you have the Six of Wands going forth victoriously. So whatever the situation it has been, you're able to move forward. You have a sense of victory, and you have the wreath of victory, just like in the Olympics. Then you have here a Page of Wands, Page of Rods, and the Five of Cups. This is assessing the past. It could be past relationship, it could be past work. And you get a message of rods, and you know, you have the two cups, two opportunities. You have a message, it could be a message about a new job, it could be a message about a new project, some sort of message, and taking a break and assessing. It is the past feelings, past situation that you have, been carrying forward in your thoughts, in your feelings. And then the final outcome, which is very good, is the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Someone from your past is going to help you. And there's that loyalty card that was in the Wisdom of the Oracle. There are people very loyal to you. Now, this person is going to help you, can tell you about, now it could be relationship, maybe they are your, emotional support. Let's say, for example, if a relationship broke up and they're your emotional support, they're loyal to you, just like that card said. Or it could be that they're helping you in new endeavors for your prosperity, telling you about new jobs, maybe even mentoring you. But you're going to get help from a friend or someone. The Six of Cups is someone from the past, could be a past life. And you're going to get help. Now, it could also be even your spirit guides, because they're from the past. And, you follow your intuition, but you're going to hear about a new job, and I think, or new opportunities, and you're going to have assistance from a friend, a colleague. I get a sense, what came to my mind is that it could be someone that you worked with in this organization that they saw what was happening. And you may not know that they were loyal. And they were not able to do anything about it because they did not have the authority. They were more a co-worker rather than a boss or someone that would make decisions. But they knew what was going on, and they could. I think that you were almost like a scapegoat for some of you. That you were a scapegoat, and they saw this, but they couldn't do anything about it because of the dysfunction of the organization. And if you reported to the HR would be, oh, well, there's nothing, that's, the manager decides. But they're stepping forward to help you because they saw the injustice that you went through. So know that's for someone, someone's going to step up and help you. For others, it could even be your family support. And that I get a sense that this has been very devastating, whenever this happened, and that there's family members who are very concerned about you and about your sense of defeat. And they're going to try to affirm, be positive, build you up. And again, that's that loyalty card. Know that they really will be there. That I have your back. That's what these people are, like family members, for example. I have your back. They are cheering you on in their own way, and knowing that this is just a rough patch in your life. Now, the other thing is that this is a life lesson, because life is not smooth, and we are on the learning planet. If you didn't want to learn the lessons and you didn't want to develop your soul, then you wouldn't come to Earth. You would go someplace that was a lot easier, or you wouldn't come back so soon. So here on Earth, the lessons, and the more you come back, the tougher the lessons. When you first come, you're in, like if you were to go to school and you're in pre-K, they're not going to give you calculus. You're going to learn how to hold the pencil and color and how to get along with people. When you're in high school, you already know how to color. You know how to stay in the lines. You know how to use a pencil. And that's where you take the calculus. It's just like you coming back to the Earth with these lessons, and starting out, you learn the basics. After lots of lifetimes, then you're doing the hard stuff. And so for some of you, this is the hard stuff. Just know that it was a hard lesson, and sit back and try to figure out, what did you learn from that? You had the Seven of Swords. You learned something. You absolutely did, because you turned that over and acquired from adversity, you turned it over to an asset. So you learned something. You did learn this lesson. So what is it that you learned? That's what Spirit's saying, is what is it that you learned? Now, let me pull a couple of cards for you, Scorpio. And this is from Believe in Your Own Magic. So what is the card for Scorpio for this week? Thank you. And your card is, Sword, make the change. And then the other one is 33, Nostalgia, focus on the here and now. So let's look at number 7 first. Sword, make the change. There's a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while now. This is a sign that you need to trust your instincts and take the leap. You know, taking the leap addresses your fear. Whether you're thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you, do the thing and do it with confidence. Take the leap. So don't operate out of fear. That's what it's saying. Then the other one is Nostalgia, number 33, which is a master number. And 33 here. Focus on the here and now. You're spending the majority of the time daydreaming, wondering what could have been if only things had gone the way you wanted. By doing this, you aren't giving yourself a fair chance. Truth is, there's nothing you can do to change what happened. No matter how many scenarios you craft in your mind, make improvements to your present, not your imaginary. Be sure to nurture what you've been given. So it's letting go of the past, knowing that that was a life lesson, and moving forward. That's what that card's saying. Because you are on your path in a transition period right now. That's what you're doing. You are in a transition period. Now let's look at your meditation card for this week. And again, if you are not a subscriber or you're a subscriber, please look and see if you are still a subscriber. And it's perfect, it's free. So, you know, there's not a lot of free things in the world. And the card for you for your meditation for this week, Scorpio, is right here. Trust. The light in you cannot be dimmed. There it is. If you want to take a picture of that. Okay, thank you so much, Scorpio. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.